All right, guys. So I'm going to answer a couple of questions that I've received via email, and just some questions I think that is a good all-around fix for the summer packet. So let's talk about domain. There's a couple of rules about domain. The first and foremost rule is you can't have a 0 in the denominator, and you cannot have a negative number under the radical, and finally, you have to be practical. Am I right? So these are the no-nos, right? This is bad. This is bad. It's bad to be practical. So let's look at a problem that we have been given. I'm looking at number 10 on the summer packet. So a couple of things. The first thing I look for is a denominator. Do I have a denominator? Well, obviously I do. And I know my denominator cannot be equal to 0. So really I could say that 2x plus 9 cannot be equal to 0. Well, that's simple. I can still solve for x. And it's going to give me that x cannot be a negative 9 halves. Correct? So the simple solution to that is, okay, so for my denominator, I could be anything from negative infinity over to negative 9 halves, but I could not be negative 9 halves since the parentheses. And then I could be anything from negative 9 halves all the way to positive infinity. Correct? So far, so good. But look at my numerator. What do we have? I have a radical sign. Well, I know that I cannot be a negative number. So what I'm saying is 2x minus 9. That statement has to be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, not too complicated. We can move some things around. And what we get is x has to be greater than or equal to a positive 9 halves. Okay? X has to be greater than or equal to a positive 9 halves. I'll do it in interval notation. So that means from 9 halves to infinity. 9 halves being included, so we'll use a bracket.